Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this story. I'm going to try and upload a new story each day. The Holly's Ominous Origami. Holly had always been captivated by the art of origami. Living on the serene Isle of Wight, she found solace in the delicate folds and precise creases of paper, crafting intricate figures that seemed to dance with life under her skilled hands. But little did she know that her innocent hobby would unravel a dark and haunting mystery hidden within the folds of the paper itself. It began innocently enough. Holly would spend her days wandering the island's beaches, collecting driftwood and seashells to adorn her quaint cottage. But as dusk fell and the moon rose high in the sky, she would retreat to her studio, where she meticulously crafted her origami creations. One fateful night, as Holly folded a particularly elaborate crane, she felt a strange energy pulsating through the paper. Ignoring the unease that prickled at the back of her neck, she completed the figure and placed it on her desk before retiring to bed. As the clock struck midnight, Holly was jolted awake by a rustling sound emanating from her studio. Heart pounding, she tiptoed down the hall, her footsteps echoing in the silence of the night. Pushing open the door, she was met with a sigh that chilled her to the core. The origami crane she had folded earlier now stood upright on her desk, its paper wings unfurling with an otherworldly grace. But it was not alone. Surrounding it were myriad of other figures, animals, people, and creatures of all shapes and sizes, each one pulsating with an eerie glow. Unable to tear her eyes away, Holly watched in horror as the origami creatures began to move, their paper limbs twisting and contorting in unnatural ways. And then, as if drawn by an unseen force, they turned towards her, their eyes glowing with a malevolent light. Terrified, Holly stumbled backward, her mind racing with fear and disbelief. What had she unleashed upon her peaceful island home? And more importantly, how could she stop it? Desperate for answers, Holly delved into the island's dark history, unearthing tales of ancient rituals and long-forgotten spirits. It soon became clear that the origami creatures harbored the souls of the departed, seeking closure for the unresolved mysteries of their lives. But as Holly soon discovered, these restless spirits would stop at nothing to achieve their goal, even if it meant dragging her into the depths of their eternal torment. With each passing night, the origami creatures grew more powerful, their presence casting a shadow over the once idyllic Isle of Wight. And as Holly fought to unravel the mystery of their creation, she realized that her own fate was inexorably intertwined with theirs. For in the darkness that lurked within the folds of her beloved origami, Holly found not only terror and despair, but also the key to unlocking the secrets of the past and perhaps the salvation of her own soul. As the nights wore on, Holly's once tranquil existence became a waking nightmare. The origami creature prowled the shadows of her cottage, their haunting whispers echoing through the halls. Sleep became a distant memory as Holly's every moment was consumed by fear and uncertainty. Determined to confront the source of the malevolent presence that plagued her, Holly delved deeper into the island's history. She scoured ancient texts and consulted local historians, piecing together fragments of a dark and twisted tale that had been buried beneath the sands of time. It was then that she stumbled upon the legend of the origami master, a mysterious figure said to have possessed the ability to breathe life into his creations. According to the ancient texts, the origami master had once ruled over the Isle of Wight, his power unmatched and his will absolute. Driven by a newfound sense of purpose, Holly embarked on a perilous journey to uncover the truth behind the legend. With each step, she felt the weight of centuries-old secrets pressing down upon her, threatening to engulf her in darkness. Finally, after days of relentless searching, Holly found herself standing before a crumbling stone temple hidden deep within the island's heart. It was here, amid the ancient ruins, that she would confront the source of her torment and perhaps find the answers she sought. As she stepped into the dimly lit chamber, Holly's senses were assaulted by a wave of malevolent energy. Shadows danced upon the walls, twisting and writhing like specters in the night. And at the center of it all stood a figure cloaked in darkness, the origami master himself. With a voice like thunder, the origami master spoke, his words dripping with malice and contempt. He revealed the true nature of his creation, vessels for the souls of the departed, bound by an unbreakable curse to wander the earth for all eternity. But as Holly listened, a spark of defiance ignited within her soul. She refused to be cowed by the darkness that threatened to consume her. With a steady hand and a resolute heart, she reached for the ancient scrolls that lay scattered upon the floor, their secrets waiting to be unlocked. Drawing upon the knowledge contained within the scrolls, Holly began to weave a powerful incantation, a spell of binding that would sever the connection between the origami creatures and the souls they harbored. With each word, the air crackled with energy, and the shadows recoiled in fear. And then, with a final flourish, Holly released the spell, watching as the origami creatures faltered and fell, their twisted forms crumbling to dust before her eyes. The darkness that had once gripped the island lifted, dissipating like mist in the morning sun. But as the last echoes of the spell faded into the ether, Holly knew that her journey was far from over. The legacy of the origami master would forever linger upon the Isle of Wight, a reminder of the darkness that lurked within the hearts of men. Yet amid the chaos and despair, Holly found a glimmer of hope, a promise of redemption for both the living and the dead. And as she gazed out upon the tranquil shores of her beloved island home, she knew that she would carry the weight of its secrets with her always, a guardian of the light in a world consumed by darkness. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please don't forget to like, and even better, like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I hope you have had or have a great day.